Have you ever wondered about the scale of banking fraud in Nigeria? The numbers are staggering. Over £1 million sterling is lost to various forms of fraud annually, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. The real cost is much higher, as these figures only represent the losses that are reported. The value lost across counter-transactions alone amounts to over £1 million. Add to this the money lost to ATM fraud, e-commerce fraud, internet banking, mobile banking, point-of-sale transactions, web fraud, kiosk fraud, check fraud, and other losses, and you start to see the magnitude of the problem. Fraud has contributed significantly to the failure of many banks in Nigeria. Despite the efforts of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, we sadly observe that little progress has been made in curtailing these fraudulent activities. The root of the problem lies in the lack of proper investigation by the Central Bank of Nigeria. There is a dearth of information regarding the challenges of e-banking fraud incidences, prevention, detection, and research studies on this phenomenon. This lack of information has sparked debates among scholars like Chaudhary Yadav, Malik, Mahdi, Rizal, Rahman, Shruti, and Prasanna, who have investigated similar issues. However, their studies primarily focus on the causes of credit card frauds and do not delve into other major channels of electronic banking such as mobile fraud, online fraud, computer-based fraud, and telephoning fraud. Moreover, they do not discuss the prevention and detection aspects of fraud. In addition, most studies conducted in Nigeria on fraud have relied on secondary data and have not considered the use of primary data. These studies mainly focus on employees, leaving a significant gap in our understanding of the full extent of the problem. In conclusion, an innovative approach is needed to mitigate e-banking fraud. The gaps identified in this discussion underscore the need for further research and action in this area. The fight against fraud in Nigeria's banking industry is far from over, and it is a battle that we must continue to wage, armed with knowledge, vigilance, and innovation.